right now, there's a huge love for calisthenics from a conglomerate of people, you know? So right now I feel like it's time to like drop whatever egos or anything that is pride or fear. And everybody just needs to like step up, work together, and just realize that we all have the same compassion and love for this sport. And if anything, anybody is thinking differently, let's just try to figure out a way where we can make it work for each other.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, I feel like at the end of the day, what we need to do right now is just start holding hands.
Yeah.
It's really time to just start holding hands and be less of a person that wants to step back and put themselves in their own light.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? It's another episode of Speaks and Sip. Your host, D. Aaron Elijah. Actually, we have a co-host today. So we are getting back into the fitness tip and talking about the fitness community and everything that comes with it. And who not better to have with me to discuss these things than Paige herself. What's going on, Paige?
Nothing much.
How we feeling?
I'm feeling good today. Happy to be here, to be honest.
I love that. I'm happy you're here.
I'm loving the energy.
I'm happy you're here. So for those of you that don't know, Paige has been up here before in the hot seat more so. Right now she still kind of feels like she's in the hot seat, but she's not, right? So she's been in the hot seat before where we kind of like just, you know, interviewed her normally and, you know, just asked you questions about like exactly everything that comes with you in the fitness community. Right. Now we at a point where like I was happy to see, if I must say, Paige actually, so we kept the connection since then. And Paige actually reached out to me and said, I love the direction in which you're going. And this is something that I would like to be a part of. And I think that was that was such a strong statement to make. You know, it made, I was flattered. And I look at the work that you guys do, you know, and by you guys, I mean just everybody in the fitness community, you know. And granted, I'm in it too, but just kind of in a different perspective, you know. So I look at it like, there's so much beauty to what goes on. You guys need to really tap in and see everything in every perspective of it. So now we have Paige coming at you guys with a different perspective, speaking, not only doing pull-ups, not only doing muscle-ups, not only doing L-sits, not only doing push-ups. Paige, welcome.
Hello.
Would you like, for those of people who haven't seen, would you like to give backstory, like a brief backstory just on Paige and fitness and everything?
Well, I guess I've been working out forever, you know?
Yeah.
I've been working out since I was like 16 years old. I think I told you this before. I used to steal my parents' DVDs.
Yeah.
You know, when they had like P90X and Beachbody.
Yep,
So I used to steal it and work out. I don't know. I used to just see in shape women and they look good to me. And I was like, I want to look like that. I want to be strong like that. And I watched how they ate. And then I started to see years down the line, I saw Massey Arias on Instagram. And I saw that like how she ate. I saw her compete for her first bikini NPC.
Yep.
And I was actually super inspired by her because she started off small like I was. I would consider myself small and frail.
Yeah. And
she was in a mental state of, you know, probably a little chaos at her time. And like watching her grow through that is like, okay, so it's possible to go from not just small, but you can just get strong too. Like it wasn't really always about, you know, the aesthetic part of it. I just like to, as in shape as I looked, I wanted to actually be in shape. I didn't just want to look good.
Yeah.
You know, so
want to be strong. Right. Be able to like calisthenics, control your body. It's the art. Once again, just slow and control tempo, everything. Like so definitely.
I would say like years down the line when I first started calisthenics, I was 29. So I really started to understand like how to get more control of your body, like understanding the strength within yourself. Like, dang, lifting weights is cool and all, but having control of your body is a whole different, you know, perspective. And it's no dislike for any, you know, side of the world that you want to be on in your fitness journey. It's just, if you like this, then you go there. If you like that, go there. But if you like both, do both. That's why we have a hybrid.
I feel like a lot of times, like that's the like big old competitor, like bodybuilding or weightlifting or powerlifting versus calisthenics and stuff. And now I feel like the term hybrid has been more popular, whereas like maybe they just didn't categorize it as being a hybrid, but understanding just the way I see it as hybrid is simply like you do more than one style of working out. So you might weightlift, or you might, I guess, powerlift, or do calisthenics. You know, you can do it at any weight. You can be in any weight class. You know, so it's definitely a beauty to it. It's an art. I to be honest, like I love it. Yeah, you know, I feel strong. You know,
I fell in love with calisthenics, and I kind of forgot about weights for a while, but I'm finding myself drifting back into that.
Okay,
so
we love that. Yeah,
it's important. I think everything has its value.
Yes.
So it's no reason to not partake in that part of fitness.
Yeah.
But I really think that everybody should partake in calisthenics.
Okay. Get
control of your body. Even if you just stick to the pull, push, dip. That's cool.
That's fine, yeah. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Start somewhere. I would say this, so now, okay, like, because this is like, I don't think you guys realize how big this is. He just sitting here speaking about this shit, and they don't see that. So like, what's one, we kind of had a brief conversation off camera. We can get straight into it. I know as a woman in calisthenics, it's a huge thing of I guess people not being used to seeing women do this type of workout or exercising, or maybe not being able to compete, or maybe not just being enough. You know, like it's different. Like, oh, I'm hanging at the bar with the guys. We doing pull-ups, we doing push-ups, we doing whatever. You know,
it's very calisthenics. It seems like visually, I guess on Instagram, it seems like a more male-dominated sport.
Yeah.
In fact, where it's not, there's a lot of battles where women don't get to partake in.
Yeah.
And shout out to like certain leagues and organizations that's starting up and that's been around that do have women's categories. You know, and then there's a lot of women who have their own platforms. Like I'm gonna name them.
Yeah.
Toasty has I think Empress of the Bars. There's another one out in, I believe, Miami, Women of Calisthenics.
Okay, yes.
You know, so there's women out here that's doing this. I just think that the men it just seems more dominated because there's so much more men that do it. And there's a lot of women that's coming more into the sport.
Yes.
Even though we've had OGs like Toasty, what's her name? Naima, Queen of Gains,
yes.
My Queen, even though Queen has become more of a hybrid. Letty, like I say these names almost every interview I go to because I do feel like they're like a pinnacle when it comes to the community of calisthenics. And a lot of those women were the reason why I started, you know? So I'm not even going to sit here and act like they didn't.
Yeah, they
you know?
didn't matter to
you know what
story.
I mean?
Yes.
Every woman that I've met and have seen in my journey has definitely played a part for me internally because it's pushed me to go harder. Like Chi, she's another one. I speak heavily about Chi because she's still doing it too. Like it's a lot of women that's out here I don't feel like is getting the recognition that they deserve. Because when we step in the room and we hit the bar or we hit the floor, you know, I don't think there's a lack of respect. It's like once she gets busy.
If anything, exactly.
So I don't think
excitement to see.
Yes, I don't think women are not respected in the sport. I think women are highly respected in the sport. It's just that it's not enough women. And the more
or showcased.
It's not showcased enough. So like when you see a lot of these events and it's usually the men battling. Yeah. It's like, where the girls at? You know? And I don't know if a lot of it has to do with anybody's religion or whatever.
Limitations.
Whatever that may be, you know. Yeah. And I respect it. I respect anywhere I go. Like I don't feel the need to whatever. But however we can make it work, shout out to the women who are continuing in different states to do it, to make other women see what's going on.
Yes.
Like
it's empowering.
That's why I am doing what I do. Like ever since before I was even into calisthenics. Yeah. I've had this vision of just having a house just for women, just to get fit and be in shape, and we all like. This sounds crazy, like the Playboy mansion of fitness, but not Playboy, like just fit. The Huey Hefner. It's just I just want to see all the girls just come and get together and get strong. Like, I feel like I
love that.
I feel like it's everything is a process, and I just think that we all just need to connect more, speak more. I'm a nervous person, so I think that might come off to a lot of people that I probably don't want to talk to people, and that's not even the case. I just be in my shell.
Yeah, and I think that's something. I'll touch on everything you kind of just said, but to what you just said, I think that's a big thing. People just not knowing like who Paige is for real. They see the work, and just understanding like, well, I'm human too.
Yeah.
Like I get nervous, or I'm not used to being in certain type of settings and things like that. So that stuff matters. It's just I know you feel pressure because now it may seem as if you have to speak up, even if you may not want to.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even ask for the light that I'm in. I think God just put you places or wants you to be somewhere like, this is where I need you to be for this moment. And, I didn't ask for the followers I have. I didn't ask for anything that I got. It's just, I guess people see what they see. They like what they like. And, I'm appreciative of that. And, I just continue to do me every day.
Yeah. How, if you could explain it even further, how difficult has that been? Because like, I don't. Not that the specific number matters. However many followers you have now, with the pressure that comes with it, what does that look like? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you can exemplify, like
the pressure that comes with having a lot of followers,
the whole thing. That's just one concept, but like people look, because remember, you have, and for you guys listening, like, what you see on media is not just what it is.
It is not.
It's not. It's so much that comes to it. So I think people who don't know you just see numbers because they just see like your page, right?
Yeah.
Then no pun intended, right? So then right. Then you have people who know you, right? But maybe they met you during a time of you already having the height, right? Which you still do.
Correct.
Then you have people who know you prior to the height, and now they may feel like, oh well, she moving brand new. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I'm sure it happens. It just comes with it, but it's just like
happens.
There's so much. So like, how do you navigate through that shit?
I just continue to be myself. You know what I mean? I've gotten unique messages from multiple people. I've had people call me like, oh, you're a celebrity now, or you this, you that. I don't consider myself any of those things. Oh, you're an influencer.
Every
whatever, cuss words, like it's been quite a few people who've had their opinion of me. And I feel like, honestly, if you really know me, that's not even how I move, like, I feel like if you really know me, I really like try to make sure that everybody feels welcome.
Yes.
So it's like super disheartening to hear that somebody feels like I'm treating them any sort of way when honestly, I'm literally battling my own demons on my own. Like, like you go through something on a daily basis, so do I.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, I'm not saying nobody's problem is bigger than the others, but like maybe I don't know how to manage whatever I'm dealing with to try to give everybody energy. I can't. It's hard to give everybody a piece of you.
Yeah.
I don't know how people
I agree.
find that to be like a easy thing to do. And I do spend a lot of my time, if I'm not working out or handling a client, my time to myself is extremely important because I can get extremely overwhelmed in a heartbeat.
Yes.
So whether that's training for a battle or just training for myself or training anybody, and just a simple phone call could stress me out.
Yeah.
Like, we can, you're right to be talking to me about anything, but like, I'd much rather you just text me because like, what are you calling for? Okay. All right. Like, that's just me on the phone. Like, that's just how I am. So like, it bothers me on like a million when anybody feels any kind of way, like, just like, oh, you being this. I'm not being anything. If you really pay attention, I've not changed. I'm not gonna lie, even my posts haven't changed. There's nothing different about what I do that a lot of people don't do now. Like, even like let's say there's a viral trend going around. Some people might try. I might have tried a couple of viral trends. I probably not even too many I could count on my hands.
Yeah.
Calisthenic people do the same thing
all the time.
Do this many muscle ups and do into that. That's a trend.
That's a trend.
It might not be,
or the challenges, whatever you they want to title it.
Like it's a thing at the end of the day. So.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who feels how they feel. I still got love for everybody. At the end of the day, like if we get the opportunity to whatever, he ain't no whatever off my back. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
If we really do this because we love this, then we would more be focused on that. You know, not
Correct.
whether this person thinks that they're
Bigger, better,
a big shot or this. Because I don't walk in the room and act like I'm better than everybody. I don't walk in like, don't talk to me like, I would never. I'm actually talking to everybody. I'm nervous to talk to everybody.
In the room, but you're talking. Yeah. You know,
like,
that's crazy. You know? And then let me go back to the first thing that you said first. For me, right? And I love that you mentioned this too. For me, I kid you not, I don't, in the gym, at the park, just working out in general, when I see women do pull-ups, push-up, yo, that shit's sexy. Y'all hear this shit? Yo, that shit's sexy. Yo, keep doing that shit. Yo, I love it. Yo, I kid you not. Like, it's so, ladies, and I know y'all feel it because when y'all challenge yourselves to get to that point, y'all go so hard. Like, y'all say, fuck
For
everything
real.
else. I'm doing this. I'm getting this pull-up. That shit's sexy.
get this work.
That's one of the most powerful things that I see when it comes to that shit. I love it. I love it. Like,
it's
I'm
empowering for yourself, like just to be able to pull yourself over.
Yeah.
Like, to do what I'm able to do now, I'm like, I really feel like a superhero on that.
And then like you gotta equally give it the mental challenge too. Because like there's so many barriers to yourself that's like granted, I understand what I'm about to say and I'm a guy and I'm technically about to speak on women's behalf, but from outside looking in for a woman, I look at it like you guys battle the idea of like, all right, well, I'm a woman, so guys don't think I could do it. And then you struggle with, damn, so now you start telling yourself, I can't do it, right? Then you have the challenge of, well, the guys do, you might see somebody else do 20, 30 pull-ups, push-ups, whatever the case is, you trying to get 2. You know? So it's just so many things that come, oh, well, maybe it's my eating. Well, maybe it's I'm stressed because of this. You know, I'm doing it. So it's so much overthinking.
Yeah.
You know, so I understand it. I train women. You know, I see it. I get it. And when you guys get to that point, it's beautiful.
Like, and then when you realize everything yourself, like, it's a journey. It's a journey for the beginning, the middle, there's no end. Especially in calisthenics, there's no end. You know, so there's like, just appreciate wherever you are, every rep, every struggle rep, like that. That's not just a cliche thing. Every struggle rep really matters. Like, if you ain't sitting here pushing through, then you're not really working hard enough. Like, you just not.
How, because I'm curious, to be honest, like, you in the room with the greats, right? You in the room with all the guys that's like, I do this many pushes, I do this, because it could be egotistical.
Yeah.
A lot of times. Let me say that. Let me not say sometimes. A lot of times. We're men, this is the shit that go down, right? Do you just laugh? I feel like I would just laugh. Like, look at these guys. The fuck
Do
they
I
doing?
laugh?
That's me. I don't know. Maybe that's my response to shit like that.
I might giggle, but I don't giggle in a way where like it's like I'm watching it like they concede or anything. It's just like, you know, I want to get to a point where I'm strong like that. Like, and I get why they feel so empowered about their own selves.
Absolutely,
And sometimes, I really wish they would tone it down a little bit.
Like,
but like,
fellas, we doing the right thing.
We get it.
And I love the idea that we can even all be in a room coming from different places and just be like cordial acquaintances, become friends, be like put all the BS, but then sometimes too much ego happens.
Yeah.
And then that's when the BS happens. That's no good. We can't be doing that. We not out here looking like fools. That's not. And then we got the nerve to be inviting the ladies to also want to battle to also, and we over here, this is what we doing. We trying to have a pissing contest.
Roar!
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fellas, we gotta do better. Like, so I do agree to that. Like
it can be sometimes it's a little.
Yeah. You know, it's just, we guys. That's just.
And then when men do have women battles, they take it easy on them.
Light routines and stuff like that.
Like 5 pull-ups.
Yeah.
Couple of squats. That's why I took the battle in Houston. Abu had.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know if Abu set up the routine or Spec, but I came out there and I think Abu was like, nah, she's capable of doing more.
Yeah.
And Amari, she's also capable of doing more. Make them work.
Yeah.
So when I saw the routine, I was like, yes.
That's what I want.
Because usually I get a
Challenge.
routine and the routine is just like a couple pull-ups, just do this, no. It shouldn't be, okay, that's one way I think, okay, where it comes to the lack of respect.
Okay.
That's probably where the disrespect comes in for the women.
Okay, so y'all hear this once again. Paige is saying, right, lack of respect. you guys undermine and think that they aren't capable. Women are not capable of doing routines kind of similar to what we do.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I feel like we are, the women I've seen, the women I know.
Get busy. Get it in.
Working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to tell any girl in calisthenics that I know.
Yeah. Oh, no, just take it like
5 pulls, 10 dips, and, a couple squats, and that's the day. Like, what? We about to cook each other. Like,
exactly. Yeah. Let's go in.
Try each other. Like, give me some work. So when I did that battle out there with Abu, and Healthy and it was what I wanted. I read the routine. I said, bet.
Yeah.
I'm training.
Living for this. Yeah.
Wait. And another thing is I love to train for a battle.
That's the stuff people don't get to see.
Mm-hmm.
That I think because, like, granted, like, all right, so when it comes to social media, you seeing like a bunch of content, cool. People still work out regardless of the content. So that's gonna happen. But yes, the routines. So what you guys see in a battle, from what I understand, is pretty much damn near the practice. Think about it like it was any other sport.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna put up 100 shots, 500 shots, whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? The routine is brutal, and then you have like still going through your regular day to day. You know?
Yeah.
Then like rest, recovery. Sometimes
rest, recovery.
You know? Sometimes y'all be injured.
Sometimes you go through an injury, recovery matters. Like that's why like I respect what the guys do. I wish they would give themselves more time to train. Like sometimes they do things within a month or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like they're capable.
Yeah.
They're capable.
It's definitely you can see it because the fact that you guys are even using a small window to practice and train when the battle comes up within that month or whatever the case may be.
To execute it the way that they do.
And to still do it. So imagine if you gave yourself a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make you any less.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine. Break the limits.
More recovery time. And it feels slow a lot of times. Like training, knowing you got a battle in 3 months or 4 months feels slow. Yeah. But you get to know where you are over time. You know what I mean? You get to pay attention to yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
You get to train it better. You're not training at a rush pace.
Yep.
Because having to train for a month, you technically train in 3 weeks because you got to take it a little easy on that last week. Some people go hard on that last week. Yeah. More power to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
You need to rest before coming up to that battle. Because you're gonna fry yourself. Your muscles not going. They're not gonna do what they're supposed to.
Yeah. And it's a lot of times during the battles, which is why, like, I guess we could say that. I was gonna say something, but
yeah.
A lot of times with the battles, I notice and I've paid attention to, and I've been a part of.
Yes.
Doing too much on my body. You know, I guess that's where overtraining comes in.
Yeah.
Last minute training, learning new skills. You know, so it's just, I just wish you would take time. I wanted to say something, but it's going to drift into something that we probably need to talk about later. So
we could dive because now, okay, right? We talking about battles. Let's get on there, right? We talking about battles. Okay, I love it. It's entertaining. It's a sport. What I will say is this, and it's something I've been saying for the longest. My biggest thing is form. Yo, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that all the time. My biggest thing is form. I love what you guys do. Ladies, same. Not excluding you guys. I love it. I just care about form. I came from a background where I focused on form first before speed.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I feel like the battle... Remember, you're still entertaining an audience. It's not just you two dogfighting.
Mm-hmm.
You need to showcase your art. You know what I'm saying? You have to make it look good. Do the work, look good.
It was one time before a battle, I was doing the UFX, Team Wingate had the UFX. And I remember Zeph, y'all know, I don't know.
I'm
Zeph,
familiar,
he's OG, yeah, and Zeph puts in work. I remember one time he told me before a battle, yo, just make sure that your form is good.
It matters.
And it does matter because then when you watch the playback.
Yes.
and you look at it like, who let me
That's
get
it,
away
yeah.
with that? Like
that looks nasty.
I look at it, I don't like seeing nasty reps.
That
If I see a video and I'm doing nasty reps in the battle, I'm like, oh,
then, like,
no,
damn.
y'all let me go like that.
Do I want to go this route? Do I want to go this route?
So then the last battle from Houston is why I kind of wanted to switch up with how I'm doing this next battle moving forward. Like a lot of the comments were saying like, oh, their form is terrible. Look at like she's not locking out or da 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 da. So I watched the entire video, and there was some reps where I wasn't locking out on my dips, or even you'll probably even hear Abu in the video, yo, fix that form, Paige, fix that form, or whatever. Like the point of a ref is to check you, and I feel like if you're going to be a ref, you should absolutely check the person that's the athlete on the floor.
Absolutely.
Like, don't let them get away with it.
I had the opportunity to ref, and I felt like they didn't like me, but I was fine with it. Granted, like, there's no harm, no foul. Like, I'm just saying that because that's how I view things. Why are you reffing? Yo, I love that you could work out. I love you got muscle. That's cool, dude. You look cute. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. You know, but at the end of the day, what matters, once again, is form. That's how I judge. I look at it like, no shit, you're going to do it with speed.
Exactly, because that's the art of calisthenics. It's how you master your body weight.
Exactly. So, like, to me, if you're doing it like that with nasty form, one can then assume you can't control your weight. Think about it.
Because now you just all over the place. You're a little sporadic.
Exactly.
And then some people actually watch their playback video and be very pleased with themselves.
Yeah, it's like, can you? And that's scary sometimes too. Not gonna lie. So don't worry. I'm the one saying, but I just look at it like as someone watching, that's what I care about. And not for nothing, I truly want the sport to elevate. And I'm saying this, I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like how it sound. Listen, no. Y'all want to make money too at the end of the day, right? You want to just keep burning yourself out? I don't think so. So therefore, fix that shit. You know why? Because it gets to a point where people like myself, if I'm in the audience, I'm paying a certain price to watch you work. I need to see you put in work. I need to see you perform. So now, hold on, because right now, another thing, I just don't want to sound like a negative Nancy, but another thing I don't like, right? Another thing I don't like is the rush to the athletes. Like, I feel like we should be giving them space to do what they need to do. You know, like, listen, designated judge, designated cameraman, designated spotter. That's all you need. Your team over there cheering, the other person team on the other side cheering. That's how I go. Audience cheering from where we are. Barricaded, borders, whatever the case may be. Because guess what? It gets to a point. Y'all been to basketball games and shit, right? Don't the person sitting on the floor seats pay more? Okay, cool. So you're going to get to a point where that person is paying more. I don't need your best friend or your buddy taking my seat. And I pay. No. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Be good enough to where everybody can see it. Be good enough to where it can be a playback.
And then you don't see the audience on the floor
ever
when these games are going on.
Yeah.
So
why would we be doing it in the community?
That should be a thing that people should start. I do see some people do implement it, and they try to implement it, and at some point, the audience finds their way onto the floor. And I think that's a lack of respect for the sport. Yes. Because it's like, it's not a park thing. It's not this. It's like, this is something that we actually enjoy doing. We enjoy this. For those who don't, and for those who don't get it, that's okay. It's not my job to, it is in a way my job to make you understand. But if your thing right now was to just completely not get it, then I can't bring you to my water.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I need you to be curious.
Correct. So
I think this bridges that gap. To be honest, I think if it can be showcased correctly, and show its art form to what it truly is, those who are maybe slightly interested or curious or just unsure will then want to engage and be a part of the community to see what's going on, because they're going to realize I can sit and watch. Like, you can have your popcorn, you can have a drink, you can sit back, you can enjoy, you can be like, damn, and thinking in your head like, yo, can I do that? Like, yo, actually, when I go to the gym tomorrow, I'm gonna try that shit. Like, so those are the things, to be honest, I would like to see in the sport.
And this is kind of what led me into doing this battle in particular a little bit different.
Yes.
Like, if I'll post it again over the weekend, but I even have it up on my page. How we're doing this battle, especially for rep and sets. So for this one, I really want to see people not do too much on themselves. And when I say that, I'm not saying I don't want to see. It's cool to be doing a lot, and it's cool to see you like fighting for your life and whatnot. But it's also cool to see that you have mastered your craft.
Art of the, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So this is why I have the rules set up a little bit different for this battle that I have coming up.
Nice.
So in this point, everything matters. Your form absolutely matters. And we're not giving you the chance to do over if you mess up a rep, because you should have got it. Like if you find
hear this?
if you find yourself to be this skilled athlete in what you do, then you should be able to showcase that. So for example, like it's on the page.
Yep.
If the routine is 5 muscle ups, 10 straight bar dips, 10 pull ups, and at one point you feel a muscle up,
it don't count.
It doesn't count.
It don't
and
count.
You're not getting a repeat rep.
That's it.
You should have trained.
Yep.
To be nice and skilled and get up.
You might have got 5 pulls, 9 dips. And guess what? If your competitor got 5 and 10, you lose.
So once the refs say no rep, there's a lost rep. Once they tell you to move on to the next thing, just move on to the next part.
That's it. Don't argue. That's another thing we have problem. We keep arguing with shit. And like, for those of you that may not understand and that are curious as to, go back, do your research, watch plenty of battles. You'll see exactly what we're discussing. What often happens, even if to those that aren't in the building, people on both ends end up arguing, oh, but that person this, but that person this. Oh, but you counted that, but we got to stop that. We're not getting anywhere. It's a dead end. Why doing that? Okay, you know what? You're right. I did count that shit. But you know what? You're also right. They didn't do that correct. They didn't lock out. So what the fuck it cancels out. So like, all right, to avoid it, look, man, it don't count. Done.
Correct.
That's it. I think that's a beautiful idea. I think that it's more professional. It's structured.
Thank you.
You know, I love it.
I can't wait to see how it plays out.
I love it. So
we have some good athletes battling too.
Yeah. June 20th.
June 20th.
Just so y'all aware, June 20th.
Bar Proof Season 2. We're going to be working with UCL Calisthenics League. And yeah.
I love it. So now let's get into like the lifestyle of the whole, like the true, like day-to-day living as a calisthenic athlete, right? What does that look like for Paige? For those that don't know, like all of the people that inquire, like waking up, working out, like how do you balance the time? Like, is there any rest going on? Like what's like?
Yeah, I think my thing is rest. I got to work on getting rest.
Okay.
Especially when I got a project that I'm working on, or clients, or taking on new clients and stuff like that. I think like I get so infatuated with whatever this project is that I'm working on. And right now I'm working on 2 different projects. Like we got the brunch coming up this weekend. So my brain is like so fixated on that. You know, wanting things to go right. And, you know, I'll sit down in my room like a mad scientist on whatever it is that I'm doing. Whether it's like I'm writing down a plan for my client, or I'm writing whatever it is that we doing for this event, or like I turn into a mad scientist and when I'm training myself. So, you know, like a lot of times, like even when like I wake up in the morning, I don't eat breakfast. I fast.
Okay.
So I skip breakfast till like around 1 o'clock.
She just gave you a gym just in case anybody's following. She chooses to fast. That's a choice. Understand, if you go and try it, it is not easy.
I don't like to eat before a workout.
Yeah.
So I know you should, but that's a me thing. I'll probably eat like some peanuts or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't do a protein shake. It's too much on my stomach. So I just feel like we all have our own science, and you should listen to your body.
Absolutely.
And, like, see what works for you, because what I do for me works for me. And I think if I do something that's different and my body said, what are you doing? I'm like, you're right. You got it.
Yep.
But like on a day-to-day, you know, I'm either training a client, working on an event, walking my 4 pit bulls.
Yep.
That's a job in itself. Like, I don't got, those are my kids.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. They have a lot to deal with. You hear me? Like, they have a lot to deal with. 4 big old pitties.
Yeah, that's it.
And
a lot of energy right there.
What? Imagine you come home exhausted and you're like, I gotta walk 4 of y'all.
They just waiting.
They just waiting. But I love them. And it's just a cycle of that, like, helping my father out a lot of times. So yeah. I have a life outside of calisthenics.
Yeah, I think people once again, what people see is what they believe. That's it. They only believe what they see.
Yeah.
They don't think anything else exists outside of that. And that's where, bringing it full circle, that's where it comes to a lot of, once again, the pressure, the nervousness of feeling like I want to go back into that shell and just like, I need me time.
Yeah.
Like
that's hard.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Do you feel pressure that you have to post? Like, that's another thing too, so like.
I do feel pressure that I have to post because sometimes I do want to, like, even recently I just wanted to take a break. I was like, all right, I want to sit down. I want to lay down. I don't want to post nothing. I don't want to walk my dogs. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I just want a couple days of just silence. And then, like, honestly, every time I get to that mindset, I get a message or somebody, yo, Paige, I really appreciate, you inspired me and da-da-da. And it literally, like, brings joy to me when I see somebody say that, because if I'm doing something is making somebody want to do the right thing for themselves.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, like, I don't feel like I'm losing there.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. I take acknowledgement of it, and it makes me actually get back up and go work out. A lot of times it actually makes me get up. All right, let me go do a pull-up or something. Let me go do something.
Yeah.
But, I appreciate people more than they know. Like, I appreciate people who show me love more than they know. It actually helps keep me going. It makes me get up when I'm having hard days. It makes me get out of my bed or whatever. Like, I appreciate every time I tell anybody that, like, I appreciate you more than you know. It sounds cliche, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like, I swear.
That's what matters. It don't matter how it sounds. You said it. It matters. That's what matters. That's it. What I know you mentioned for women, like, basically who really got you started, who you looked up to and stuff like that. What about the guys? Are there any like calisthenic athletes, whether today, yesterday, 10 years ago, that really kind of gave you any sense of like motivation, even advice, like when you're coming into everything?
Yeah. A lot of the guys, actually, I'm actually very inspired by the men.
And you don't have to pinpoint any one person, but just the idea of getting support coming in,
A lot of the guys, actually, Team Wingate is the reason I started. And I did my first battle in the UFX. That was a big deal. Which is, for me. That was a big deal for me. Like, I was like, oh, because I've avoided battling for a long time, okay? I remember when some of the girls would ask me, are you battling? I'm like, absolutely not, girl. That's for y'all. Like, so now, like, look at me. Like, and that's what I always try to tell the women too. Like, don't be scared.
It'll come. Like, if anything, it's fun. You look at it as fun. It's
more nerve-wracking, I guess, from the outside looking in, if you've never done it.
Yeah.
But actually, when you get into it and you get to the training and all that, it's fun. And then having the men being the men that I've dealt with have been very supportive. Like, all of the guys that I'm around, they're very supportive. They push you. I try to tell the women that, like, for the most part, they push you. They're excited. They're just as excited or even more excited when they see you get over the bar or you do that push-up or you do that weighted rep, or like, they're like, God damn, like, y'all didn't just see what she did? Like, because even still, like, for real, like, they expect you not to do what you about to do. And then when you
go back to undermining, like,
yep. Wow, she can really do that. Yo, she's no joke. Like, even, what's that girl? Sydney. She's no joke either. Like, she's another one that I saw battle first and, like, got me pumped to want to work out. I mean,
I think for the women, and not purposely, but I think you guys are more scattered out. And that's why it's not as, like, I can't say it's not as impactful, but like it doesn't hit the same in comparison. I'll just say it like that for lack of.
We're scattered. No,
I think it's because you guys are scattered, different cities, different like, and everyone's kind of doing their own thing. But when you guys can come together, you do so. Yeah. So, but I think that's really what it is. If you guys all kind of were living within the same, radius of whatever, close quarters, it'd be different.
And that's why I like to hosted like the free community events that I do like, because it's really just, I do it because I want the women to, yes, be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to see how strong you can get. I want you to find a friend, you know, because a lot of times you scared to work out on your own.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I've actually watched some of the women in my community actually start to engage and train together. Like, you don't always got to train with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm building something for you guys to have.
Exactly.
You know?
And I'm also hoping that you don't feel scared to step in with the guys and like ask them to train with them too.
Can we get a men versus ladies going?
I was saying that.
Yeah.
I've been saying.
Yo, fellas, y'all scared? Yo, we scared? What's going on, y'all? I don't know, man.
I've been saying that. We might have to just find whoever want to do it, whoever's down. Just
it don't matter whether it's 3 battles, 4. If we get 10 battles, that'd be great. But you know,
I'm saying, let's pop it off in one.
Yeah, you know, let's just start somewhere. Like, come on, y'all heard it here, man.
Started here first,
fellas, ladies. Let's get it going.
I think they done it once some years ago.
Oh shit! So what happened?
They might have.
See,
I don't know.
I think that's a good.
I've heard stories.
I love that. Like, you know,
Heard stories.
it's competition, but at the same time, we still bringing everybody together because we all doing it for the same mission. We want to better ourselves. So that's really what, you know. That's really what it's about. So I think there's so many ideas that you could do with this shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
like there's so much. Like let's just work on cleaning it up, getting it structured, getting it right. You know. And then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go from there. What's your favorite movement for calisthenics?
The typewriter.
Okay, I think that's a staple for you. Do people know you for like what?
I don't really know what people
like. What, you know? We gotta figure that out. Like how many people? Like, is the typewriter what you used to see in Paige do? You know, like what?
Probably. I know people see me doing a lot more muscle ups now.
Now, yeah, I feel like
I'm trying to clean it up. I know I've been doing this for long enough that I should have a cleaner muscle up right now. But I'm working. I'm working, okay?
Give us some grace, y'all.
Give me some grace.
Give us some grace.
But, it takes time. This is my time. Shout out to everybody who can do what you can do.
She said, I love that for you guys.
I love that for you. I ain't knocking you. Congratulations. But I'm just doing what I can with what I can,
Absolutely.
And I just want to see it get better.
Yeah.
That's, I've seen where it's been, where it can go, where it has been. And there's no reason why we're not doing more for ourselves.
To be honest, I think it's just, like I said, the ceiling is there is no ceiling.
And this is repeated. Yeah.
We go through the same cycle.
This conversation is not the first. This is not the first time I've said this.
Nope.
It's been said over and over.
Pretty much.
Somebody's talking about it right now somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much everybody in calisthenics that I've spoken to has said something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been the same. And it's like, all right, we're the problem, guys. Hello, it's not this, da. We are the problem. We got to get this shit together. Like, this is how we push the agenda. This is how we push the program forward.
Right.
No one's above the program. Remember that.
Even across seas, we should all be working together. I don't see why we're not.
Yeah, there's so many people have leagues. So many people showcase their work is very similar routines. There's been so many battles, whether the mock battle, just in general. We've been in the same building, whether we're watching people battle. I'm not understanding why networking is not happening.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Are we not making, So like, it's just like, yo, let like, whatever it is, egos, drop that shit. I'm this, that, and the third, drop that shit.
Me, I'm probably just like, a lot of times for me, I'm probably like scared to reach out.
Yeah.
You don't know what you.
It could be that too. But you know what? And then let me give grace too. Maybe other people are also scared. Who knows? You never know.
Nervous. Let me say, not scared, nervous.
Let's say, nervous.
People don't like to get rejected.
And I was just about to say, they're gonna be like, but why? Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? And once again, human.
Yeah.
Human. Like, you never know what you're gonna get out of it. How did I don't even know. Shout out to D300.
My God.
Yeah, like I feel like, was that nervous? Like a nervous thing for you? Just
training with him?
Yeah.
I was actually pumped to work out with D300. I said, I see how you kill people. I want some of that smoke. Like, you know what I mean? I'm here for a crazy kill me session. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like going through it. Like, I think some people have seen some of my posts on Instagram, and he's like, "Oh my God, her hands are torn." Like he's why would he train her that hard? Or then you get other people who say, you know, nothing but positive things like, "Yo, she's strong. Like she really went through that." But I'm down to go through that. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
I'm about that. Like, I want that smoke. Like, you understand? So, like, anytime you want to train me hard and I'm in a group with usually the guys that want to go crazy like that, I'm down.
Let's do it. Yeah.
And I'm trying to get the girls to want to have that type of hunger.
They kind of like.
Some girls do. Some girls have that hunger. You got to find them.
Yeah,
like, some girls have that.
It's the dog, man. You got to have that in you. That shit ain't no joke. Yo, shit.
And D300 might bring that dog out.
Yo, yeah, you don't even know. Think about it. It's like untapped potential.
Yeah.
You know? So sometimes you do need the person that is like, just has the expertise in it, you know, and's been around the block, competed, everything, you know, all that there is to it. Because a lot of times, it's the same thing. You go to the gym. Think about when you're working out. Look at how we said, you don't even know if you could do a pull-up or a push-up, whatever the case may be. Then you do it. Now you try to, what's the next thing I can do? Okay, now I'm trying to go for 10. All right, what's the next thing? Now I want to do a muscle up. Okay, now I want to do the muscle up with the handstand.
Word.
Now I want to do a backflip. You know, like
backflip. I want a planche. I want a front lever, back lever, skin the cat, milk the cat. I don't know.
Exactly. You know, like it's so much. Like so, it's like you just
freestyle.
You got to see how much of it you love. So yeah. And then like, can we get like an art form going? Like so, like we do the competition stuff, but like. Y'all willing to like do y'all freestyles to show like a signature? Like, okay, this is my signature specialty. You know, like watch me do this. I do this. And then like they're going to end up turning that into a competition anyway. Oh, I could do this better. Okay, look, man, I don't need you to compete in what he's doing. Do what you're doing, you know?
It's technically what they doing now.
Yeah.
You know?
Like.
But we just don't get to see enough of how it can be done the way you make your posts on Instagram. You show your most masterful moments.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Show that. Don't just do it for the camera.
Yeah.
Also, like if you have a crowd, like when there's battles, if you have like a moment of people just doing signatures or art forms, I look at it like, okay, how about this then? Show the crowd level 1 of you doing a muscle up. Level 2 of this is how I got to the point of doing it this way, going up. That's something we want to see too, because everybody in the audience may not even know how to do a muscle up. I barely do a muscle up. like so.
You do a muscle up?
I do a muscle up, but I'm just saying, like, but yo, they don't know that. Chill. I'm just looking at it like, yeah, like we, you know, like just like it helps. I think it helps empower the people to want to do more, and it's a different way to bring that dog out in people. Because sometimes the pressure could be too much.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. But once again, I just love this whole concept. And I will say this. It's funny because I had a conversation with Paige, right? And I was like, damn, the shit that we talking about, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but I'm like, yo, I told son this. I had this conversation before. Why am I having the same conversation? And I'm like, okay, now, you know? So it's just certain things like that where it's like, I love that someone is thinking like that.
Yeah.
And like really trying to follow it through in the same way. Maybe everybody doesn't. The end result you may also want. So to everyone else, you may also want to see that same end result, but the process of doing it, you know, you have to really like to what you do, mad scientists, sit down, notes, this, that, like there's so much. And then just outreach. There's so many people in the community. So reaching out to everybody and, hey, don't be nervous, you know, or put the pride aside or whatever.
That's what I'm learning too, like to not be nervous, because at the end of the day, when you start, what I'm learning, the more I get into the field, everybody, yes, has the same thing, has the same thought. But everybody also kind of wants to speak. We all want to talk to each other. I've spoken to I'm not even gonna say his name. I spoke to somebody in the park the other day.
Yeah.
And somebody else in the park maybe a week prior. Like, we all have the same thing. We all want the same thing. And we're all willing to work together. We just all not speaking to each other.
Yeah.
We just keep seeing each other do things, or we looking at each other on Instagram and like, you know, I might take it as, oh, you don't like my post, So you probably don't really you follow me, but you don't like my posts. I'm not gonna act like some of us don't notice that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you really want to vibe
want to
or
be on the same thing I'm on. Yep.
You know, but then when we speak in person and we actually do connect and like, okay, so like, why we like that with each other for? Like,
yeah,
you know,
it shouldn't be that. It should be effortless to
I
just.
still like your post though. I'm the type I'm still like.
I'm gonna still do that part.
That's just how I am.
But all of that counts. Oh, and you know what's funny? And I don't want to put you on a pedestal right now, but like it's funny because, and I'm not saying this person has done that to you, but look at the stuff people complain about oh, she's Hollywood now. Oh, she got all the followers. Oh, she got this. Yo, low key, what I'm doing is that shouldn't be the goal. But low key, what I'm doing is also about to help you do the same thing. Like I'm trying to, okay, we on the same agenda. Let's work. Let's work. Let's build that brand. You know, let's get everybody on the bar. Let's do let's work.
Real talk.
Fuck, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like
For real.
like,
For real.
So yeah, stop overthinking.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Thinking. Just if it's somebody that you actually want to reach out to, I just feel like reach out to them.
Reach out. Yo, I love your work. I love what you do.
Can we connect?
Like I want let's do something. I want to be a part of it. Like let's do it. Let's work. Like, you know.
Because a lot of times, a lot of people have reached out to me, and that's how I end up. Like,
and people may not know that.
People,
you know.
Yeah, people think I'm just like.
Maybe they think you just know. So I don't know. To what you said. Talk to you. I don't know. Not doing that. Only dealing with these people. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take this moment though, right? This moment, you've done it before. Speak up, right? In reference, calisthenics. Keep in mind, it don't even have to be. We just speaking to the community right now, right? The lifestyle, the community, what we spoke about, what we want to see. What's a message you would put out there that, like, if it had to be stamped, like this is the message? What would it be?
If I had to put a message on the lifestyle, and
community, the calisthenics in total, everything we just discussed, the issues that we see, you know, that are really minute, but
so I would say right now there's a huge love for calisthenics from a conglomerate of people, you know. So right now I feel like it's time to like drop whatever egos or anything that is pride or fear. And everybody just needs to like step up, work together, and just realize that we all have the same compassion and love for this sport. And if anything, anybody's thinking differently, let's just try to figure out a way where we can make it work for each other.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, I feel like at the end of the day, what we need to do right now is just start holding hands. Yeah. It's really time to just start holding hands and be less of a person that wants to step back and put themselves in their own light.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I know that's not really per se a message, but
it is.
I feel like it's something that's necessary right now.
Yeah. More
than ever.
That's why it's the message, because it's necessary.
I just feel like
it's just a matter of people actually fucking listening. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? like actually like taking in what's going on. Like, and you know what? I even have a message too. Like my speak up, I look at it when it comes to the community, man, like, and I say it like this, because it's difficult for some people. I care. And I know you do too. What I'm tired of seeing is the fact that we all go on a platform. I want you to re-deliver that line. You spoke past it? Okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Right? I have a speak up, right? And this is what I will say when it comes to the community. I care. And I know you guys do too. The thing I'm tired of seeing is we get on platforms, we go on our phones, we post, we do all of this shit. We type so much in our captions and we this, that, like, fuck that shit. You in the park with people every day, every week, every weekend. We at events with each other. We shoulder to shoulder. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, if we can stand in the building like that, there's never any real issue. Yeah. It can't be any real issue. You wanna be an athlete, you're doing it. We love it, we support it. Why don't you also tell us how we could support you more? How about that? Right? Okay, I do this, right? We sitting here talking, right? You could be sitting here. but that ego might not be the reason you're not,
Yeah.
you know? So it's a lot of things where it's like, yo, like, I just need y'all to like really care. That's what caring look like. Put that pride aside, put that ego aside. Like, yo, let people know what you want. Like, yo, I care about the community. I want to battle. I want to see better events. I want to be able to do a collab post with somebody. Whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? I want to, I want to be able to do a muscle up, but I'm too scared to, like, what? Like, what we really, like, think about what the problem is not that deep.
There's too many people out here for us not to be utilizing off each other.
Yeah, and not for nothing, like, even if you want to come, because everybody got a story. Yo, look, man, we all been oppressed. If you even want to take it that far.
We've all been
oppressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to take it that far, like, everyone has a story where, oh, I didn't have the opportunity to, or I couldn't do this, or I was, or I'm fighting these battles. All of us.
I think that's one of the hardest things, is to be fighting your battles in silence
and still,
you know, day, showing up every day, like
all of us.
You ain't dealing with a thing in the world.
Yeah,
you know,
we hear the fact that we even have a community to show up to. I think is enough. You know, and I'll stop there. But understand what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Use what you have.
Correct.
Like, that's just what it is. Like I don't know how else to put it. Like, I don't know. Y'all gonna get tired of me. Y'all gonna love her more. That's how I'm seeing this.
No.
The way I see it is, and you know what? We'll cover more once again. Like, we'll get into depth more on like other stuff people want to hear in the community, just calisthenics and stuff like that. I'll do. We can put up whether it's some polls, questions, Q&As, and all that stuff that people want to hear. But I think this is something that is a spark of something great and pushed in the right direction, where I know I don't, and I understand that we don't care about any issues really truly going on. And we here to push the positive. Yeah. We here the peace, all of the good stuff. We here to smile. We're not here to mean mug and be mad. We don't care about that shit.
I want to see y'all put in that work.
Yeah, I want to see everyone do well.
Freestyle, reps and sets, static.
Like,
all of y'all, everybody.
Everybody. Start working on your form now, because I'm going to complain.
Please.
like, start working on the form now. Start training now. Battles is coming up. Start getting creative with the routines. Start practicing your signature freestyles. That's what we want to see. That's what I'm willing to pay for.
Become a master, like really become a master of what you love.
You know?
That's how we.
I'll leave it at that. You you have any other message?
I don't know right now. I just want everybody to get to the bar and work out.
That's the main thing. And y'all heard once again, June 20th.
June 20th. I was about to say it.
Yep.
Bar Proof Season 2. We doing things a little bit different. And the ambiance is going to be very different. I would love to see people's faces when they walk into the room. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that on that. We trying to make it very unique for you all, and not only for the spectators, but for the athletes as well. We try to make this a very unique experience. Now, I don't want to say too much, but that's I'm gonna keep it it cute.
And then I'll say a little bit too, like on our end, like just look at athletes. Y'all tapped into ESPN before. Y'all watched the news before. Media is gonna be in the building. I personally want to be able to Q&A athletes. I want you to tell your story briefly, right? Just give me a brief one pager of who you are, right? Post battles. I want to be able to talk to you in that spotlight. Guess what? That's content for you if that's what you want. That's a message you get to put out there if that's what you want. You know, like this is what it looks like to do something the right way.
Correct.
You need all coverage. It's not just I battle, I start an issue, and then I go on media and just start wilding. We're not doing that.
Now you're home like this.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like we not doing that. So everything about to be different. We about to make it real cute, real beautiful. All of it, you know? Stay tuned, y'all. Y'all heard it here. It Speaks and Sip. Paige, Aaron, speak up, speak loud, or do not speak at all. You heard it.
You said it.